I'm 80 years old now, and there's something powerful I want to share with you. If I could go back in time and sit down with my 50-year-old self, here's the wisdom I'd share. Wisdom that comes from 3 decades of living, learning, and sometimes learning the hard way. First, let me tell you about a skill that's becoming rare in our modern world: the ability to be bored without seeking distraction. In today's society, where everyone's reaching for their phones at the slightest hint of downtime, learning to sit with your thoughts is nothing short of a superpower. It's where creativity blooms and self-understanding deepens. Life has taught me the importance of protecting your energy. Those people in your life who drain your spirit, who leave you feeling exhausted after every interaction, I call them energy and happiness vampires. You need to be ruthless about who you spend time with. I've learned that when someone consistently drains your energy, it's not just a bad day. It's a signal to step back from that relationship. Here's something I wish I'd understood earlier. Worry is just wasted energy. It's never solved a single problem. Instead, I've learned to channel that energy into action or acceptance. And speaking of energy, let me tell you about sleep. It's the best legal performance-enhancing drug on the planet. Nothing else comes close to what good sleep can do for your mind, body, and spirit. Goals are important, but they're just destinations. What really matters are the steps you take to get there. Think of these steps as your GPS. They're what actually move you forward. Too many people fixate on the goal while ignoring the daily actions that lead there. I've discovered that the less you care about others' opinions, the more peaceful your life becomes. But here's the tricky part. It's not about being indifferent to everyone. It's about choosing whose opinions truly matter to you. And while we're talking about relationships, cherish every moment with your friends as if it were your last, because sometimes it is. Your diet isn't just about what you eat. It's about everything you consume, the information you take in, the friends you spend time with, the media you watch. It's all food for your mind and soul. Speaking of well-being, exercise is truly the most underutilized antidepressant, while food is often the most abused drug. I've seen both sides of this truth, and the difference it makes is remarkable. Make it a priority to spend quality time away from your screens every day. A great life is lived in the real world, not through a digital window. This is especially true when it comes to your habits and vices. Choose them wisely, because the older you get, the harder they are to break. Start your day by tackling the most important tasks first. We call this eating the frog. It sets the tone for your entire day and builds momentum. And here's something crucial. Invest in better rooms, masterminds, and conferences. Your network is not just about who you know. It's about who you become when you're surrounded by the right people. Choosing your life partner might be the most important decision you'll ever make. Don't base it primarily on looks, they fade, but character and values endure. Learn how to invest your money wisely, how to make your dollars work for you. The quality of food you eat directly affects your gut, which in turn affects your brain. It's all connected. Learn to forgive your parents. They did the best they could with what they knew and what they were taught. Make it a habit to save at least 10% of what you earn, regardless of your debt situation. This isn't just about money. It's about building security and peace of mind. Your brain is like a piece of software that needs regular updates. Reading, learning new skills, and choosing the right people to learn from. These are how you upgrade your mental software. Don't let society's timeline pressure you. Those lists that say what you should achieve by 30. Ignore them. You have your own timetable, and that's the only one that matters. Avoid pity and excuses like the plague. They're signs of learned helplessness. Remember this. What you measure is what you manage. If you want to improve anything in your life, start tracking it. As you grow and level up, you'll notice your friendships changing. This is natural. Accept it with grace. Prioritize those 8 hours of sleep and take those 30-minute walks in nature. They're simple habits that yield profound results. Write down your vision for life. Break it down into goals, and turn those goals into actionable tasks. Life is too short to live in a place that doesn't suit your personality. When you're young, cities offer opportunities. When you're older, small towns offer peace. The things you want most in life are waiting on the other side of your fears. A good life is rarely a comfortable one. Growth happens in discomfort. Live by your own rules, not your parents', not society's, and certainly not random people's online. When you want better results, find better friends. This doesn't mean abandoning your current ones, but rather expanding your circle upward. As you age, you'll notice a massive gap between those who took care of their bodies and those who didn't. Happiness isn't something you postpone for the future. It's something you build in the present. Trust takes years to build, seconds to break, and forever to repair. A relationship can often be fixed, but it requires both parties to be willing to do the work. Be careful how you talk to yourself, because you're always listening. Keep your private life private until you've achieved your goals. Sometimes, burning bridges is necessary to prevent yourself from crossing them again. Remember, you may not enjoy the discipline, but you'll certainly enjoy the results. Today is both the oldest you've ever been and the youngest you'll ever be again. Your path won't look like anyone else's, and it shouldn't. That's what makes it yours. Be selective about sharing your problems. 90% of people don't care, and the other 10% are glad you have them. Life will teach you when to send wolves after dogs and dogs after wolves. Timing and strategy matter. Never give too much of yourself away freely, because humans tend to undervalue what comes without cost. The world can be a dangerous place, not because of those who do evil, but because of those who watch and do nothing. There's a certain delicious quality to solitude as you mature. Embrace it. When someone leaves your life, remember, it's not the end of your story. It's just the end of their part in it. We become what we think about most often. That's life's strangest secret. A person without a vision for their future often returns to their past. Choose your beliefs carefully, because they shape your actions. True love is when another person's happiness becomes essential to your own. Prepare for tomorrow, but live fully today. Be like the flower that gives fragrance even to the hand that crushes it. Time might seem slow now, but one day you'll look back and wonder where it all went. Know the rules well enough to break them effectively. We all must face pain, either the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. Choose wisely. Stand tall in the face of disrespect, but be wise enough to walk away. Your worth isn't diminished by someone's inability to see it. Never make someone a priority while accepting being their option. The bamboo that bends is stronger than the oak that resists. Don't let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. A tiger doesn't lose sleep over the opinion of sheep, and neither should you. Never let odds discourage you from following your heart's calling. No work is beneath you. The only thing beneath you should be your ego. Work silently. Let your success make the noise. Remember this. You can light thousands of candles from a single flame, and that original flame never diminishes. The same is true of sharing wisdom, love, and happiness. Choose your life partner carefully. Your children will inherit their values, not just their looks. Don't expect the world to be fair. That's like expecting a lion not to eat you because you're vegetarian. Keep your deepest thoughts and plans private. Today's friend could be tomorrow's adversary. Every person in your life is a teacher, bringing either lessons of love or warnings of what to avoid. Never sacrifice your health for wealth. You'll end up spending that wealth trying to recover your health. Stay humble. Help others when you can, and always remain grateful for what you have. Thank you for taking the time to listen to these life lessons. If they resonated with you, please leave a comment with the number 1 and subscribe to see more videos like this. Your support helps this wisdom reach others who might need it.